Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Nordcast game sent in by you, the fans, to lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yep.
Hit me up with the sound of going to an IMAX showing of a J.J. Abrams film, but you're prone to seizures.
Oh, that's a whole lot of lens fog.
Perfect. Down here at the bottom right, we've got Tony, the red Protoss, and in the top left, we've got a man that you have all come to know very deeply and intimately for 3 straight weeks.
Wow.
Except this time he paid for a Nordcast, so we ain't escaping. We're here. It's Brizinger. Or Brizinger or some shit. Yeah. I said it right last night on stream when he stopped by. I was playing some 2K25 and he was thanking me for, you know, or us, I should say, for the back-to-backs, and then he told me he sent this in, and I was like, oh shit.
He hit the lottery,
This man is buying his way into the hearts of LAGTV fans everywhere, but maybe he done fucked it up.
I mean,
when he sent this one in.
Hey,
we'll find out.
We appreciate him getting NordVPN. Again, guys, if you guys want a guaranteed cast under 30 minutes, get yourself that 2-year subscription. Send us a screenshot to our email along with a replay of your choice. Can be a 1v1, 2v2, I don't really care. And we'll guaranteed get you in on the following week's casts. We actually have 2 NordVPN casts this week, so it'll be this one and then another one coming up. Yep. So big thank you, and big thank you, everybody, because we just re-signed with NordVPN until 2026. So, guys, big
2026, hot damn! We got in like that.
We got in like that. Got that re-up, baby. So yeah,
let's go.
Big thank you. And yeah, we got a new sponsor as well. This one is only 15 days long, so you guys got to get on this the moment this cast is done. And it's Star Trek. That's it, Fleet Command. We are doing it. I've played this game before. It's fun. Go check it out. Dude, we make money if you just install the game. And guess what? It's available on PC and on mobile. So you use our link. It don't matter if it's on a PC or mobile, Android, iOS, it doesn't matter. Boom, there it is. All kinds of goals. You can check them out on the bottom right. We're trying to make it so that people get at least to Operations Center level 9. It goes all the way up to like level 21. But level 9, since it is just a 15-day campaign, we don't want to, you know, do nothing too crazy. And then let us know in the comments section what you want this reward to be. We've been running the 2v2 stuff. It's been fun. We're going to be playing some more today. Yep. But let us know. And I'm sure we'll sell out over the cast, so I don't want to talk too much on this.
No, we don't need to front load it too much.
We don't need
we got to spread this out.
Yes, we got to spread it. Well, StarCraft is finally happening now. We got the Reaper.
It's true.
He's out. He's doing his thing. Steve doing his thing even more. And he will keep him alive. Oh, nice. You got a secondary stalker up here waiting for the jump up, and the Reaper goes down and gets no scouting information at all. So far, so good here from Tony.
I want to follow up with the hallucinated Phoenix. So this is just, I mean, damn. We're doing everything right so far for Tony. I'm trying so hard not to say great in a Tony the Tiger fashion. It is going to take all of my being to avoid that in this game. But he's getting all the information right now. And yeah, well done. Shut down the Sexy Kyle. Not a Sexy Kyle Reaper, unfortunately. No. We haven't seen one.
No.
Since we decided to name it. We might have cursed the Reapers after naming it Sexy Kyle. But he gets some information. He's going to go home. And he doesn't see... Well, all he sees is that he's not having to worry about anything in the immediate future other than the typical, you know, Terran shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean, when the replay was sent in, it did say it was a macro-style game, so we're definitely going to be going in here deep, because it doesn't seem like either player is all that interested in doing any type of major damage, and even if they were, you're not going to do a whole lot with 4 Marines and 1 Cyclone. On the other side, though, he is opening up kind of weird. Got a quick Twilight, so he's just going for fast blink, so maybe he's planning to do like a 4-gate quick blink attack against Terran. This is an actual
We'll
build.
workshop the name. The name didn't really roll off the tongue, but we'll workshop on the name of that build. That, you know, didn't quite...
Yeah. Yeah, I don't...
the four gate quick blink +1 thing. It's a long name, but we're gonna get it down. We'll nail something down.
Well, he is getting, now he's actually getting Phoenix. I'm not sure.
Yes.
I mean, he's been scouting. I'm not sure why he's deciding to go Phoenix here. I'm not sure what he saw that would entice him to want to go Phoenix in this position. I mean, getting Oracle sounds
Is this just a harass thing?
Maybe, but I mean, you're going to do a lot more with an Oracle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it with an Oracle, really, in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, I'm also confused as to why he'd go this route, but maybe we'll find out. Maybe there's something that, you know, he's cooking.
Oh, I see what he's doing.
That we just don't know about yet.
I see what he's doing. So
right. Enlighten me.
He's getting Phoenix, and he's putting them on the corners in case for drops. So he's putting Phoenix in. This is not good. Don't do this. Don't do this, because what you're doing is you're creating tech. Like you're going for a Stargate, which costs you gas and minerals. You're going to lose timing. So if you were going for fast blink, which he did, now he's getting charge. Everything is about timings. I mean, I've ranted about this. I'm going to continue to do so over and over and over again. If you end up just getting frivolous shit for defensive stuff, like you already have an ops there, get another observer, right? Plant him there so you get wider vision. And then from there, when you see it, you've already got blink. You just need to do warp cycles of stalkers and then blink towards where the dropship is going. Having one Phoenix on each side is going to do you nothing, because they're going to boost with the medevacs, and that one Phoenix isn't going to be able to kill that medevac before it actually gets there to harass in the first place. So seems like he moved the Phoenixes. Now he's bringing them into the army. So yeah, I think this is platinum. I'm pretty sure when this booted up, this was platinum. It looks to be platinum-ish. But again, he got fast blink, and he didn't use the fast blink. So I always would prefer him to just get another base and then get blink when you're planning to actually attack. Now he's getting charge. It's good that you have both of those, or get +1, right? Opt to get upgrades instead of getting an upgrade for a specific unit that you don't actually plan to use during that timing.
Yeah, this feels like the skill level in which you know just enough to be dangerous, but not quite enough on the execution side to properly abuse timings, unless you've just, like, you're the type of player that goes out and learns like 2 or 3 builds and that's all you do, and then like now you have timings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This seems like somebody who might know has like a relatively broad skill set, but hasn't quite gotten the, you know, do something for timing's sake. He is going to put them to use here.
That's
Again,
good.
not as effective as you would have gotten out of Oracles earlier, but this is still going to do a decent amount of damage, and just mix up the pot. Sometimes you just gotta let him know, Mr. Black, and get him moving, and he does indeed. Will he lose 1? He will lose 2, in fact, almost 3.
Yeah.
Thanks to those cyclones that are just absolutely dirty from a distance. But you know, I mean, he tried.
Yeah,
but now he's gonna get a couple of turrets up, and there's nothing left he's gonna do with it. At this point, I don't even know. I'll say this. As somebody who is absolute dog shit at this video game when I'm actually playing it, I'll workshop an idea here. Listen, all right? The Phoenix, at that point with harassment, while I applaud the, you know, the idea, I'm just keeping them, and then I'm using them to pick off dropships that are, or not dropships, sorry, but like medevacs that are clearly going to be in the army comp when the time comes. Because now he's down a couple, he's trying to build some more, he's got a draft coming too, another Stargate for some reason. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
I think he would have been better off just holding on and then, you know, being able to maybe pick off some of those medevacs when the time comes. And as it turns out, the time might be right now, Mr. Black.
Yeah, the time might be right now, and you're right. I would have preferred to see them in the unit, in the unit composition, and also he could have been picking up the cyclones as well if he couldn't even get at those medevacs, just to, because that's really just the meat. Here we go, but this is a big army here from Tony. I don't think this is going to go well here for Bring, and we're going to see here. I mean, we got the charge lots. He isn't allowing the lots to charge. He's really trying to focus on the left army and not allowing his units to go forward, which, okay, fine. He's doing a great job there with this Colossus. If our Terran player actually had some Vikings there, those would have been easy pickings to get rid of those Colossus. And there it is, the Phoenix picking up the Cyclone there, and now we're heading up to the other side of the map. A forward blink right now would be huge, and he does. Picks off one of those bad boys. And wow, might have been able to end the, might actually have been able to end this game right there if he continued to push up. This is a big freaking army.
Yes, and that was almost absolute catastrophe from Brizinger there. That was I mean, it was risking it for all the biscuits, not even just one biscuit, several. And he got lucky that he only lost one of a handful of biscuits in that attempt to get out with the medevacs. Now, that being said, you're right. Tony had a very scary army. Could have probably just kept pushing forward there.
Could have got rid of this,
but what I saw from Tony there is that it looked like he had everything classical, one hotkey, and like you were saying, what looked to be happening is because of his focus and where it was in that fight, he wasn't letting his zealots charge because they were grouped with everything else.
Correct.
And so every time he went to do something, it was kind of like canceling the zealots from actually doing their thing, and that kind of hurt him there. Despite the fact that he still kind of came out on top with a little bit of luck. And at this point, again, still scary army, added another giraffe. More sentries this time around.
This is getting...
and Brizinger is going to have to be careful. These tanks are going to have to do some work, and he's not going to be allowing or having to allow the Protoss to get too close to those tanks, or this fight will get nasty.
It will get nasty, but there are ghosts here now. So one EMP into this army.
Oh, are they?
All
Are they hiding some in there?
Yeah, they're in there. So one EMP from that army all clumped up. Now the Liberators are about to go down and put down some freedom. Yeah, he's going to be able to do a little bit of harassment here, but this Protoss army should get melted pretty quickly, especially if a stim goes off after an EMP, and very, very smartly so, Tony decides to back off. That is not a fight he wants to take. The fight he wanted to take was over here. When he did a forward blink,
over there,
he needed to just keep applying pressure. If he would have just kept moving up, then those medevacs would have had to drop those units. You still had Colossus. You would have been able to see the high ground here. And he would have been able to kill that army and probably just flat out have not maybe won the game right then and there, but killed the army and the third. And then it just, at that point, it just would have been a slow bleed moving forward. But that's not what happened. Luckily for our lottery winner, LAGTV, Bring. I'm going to just call him Bring. All right, I'm calling him Bring. It's just the way it is. Third week in a row.
That's the way it is.
It's just the way it is. But it seems as though he is going to survive. Now, 172 supply to 142. Protoss now on, 1, 2, 3, 4 base.
Been supply blocked for a hot minute.
Been supply blocked, but he's about to be unsupply blocked with all of these command centers that are going up right now. And, wow, he is building, it's one of these Terrans.
Everything.
Huh? You know, Bring, I liked you a lot better when we weren't doing this stuff, man. I liked you a whole lot better.
You know what I will say? I'm surprised that this wasn't a planetary at this third.
It should be.
When I first saw it, I didn't know the ghosts were there because I honestly never saw them pop up in production. I was like, oh my god, he doesn't even have planetary. This could be catastrophe, for him engaging here if the tanks get killed. But the ghosts obviously changed that equation entirely. Still very surprised that is not a planetary there. Although not as surprised as some people were to see me. Get any command center upgrade only like 14 minutes into the last game of 2v2.
Hey, you got to start somewhere. I can't wait to us to do our final placement matches today.
You got to start somewhere, but ideally you start earlier than 14 minutes.
Yes, exactly. Don't worry. If I was casting your game, Adam, I'd be just as hard on you. It's all good.
Oh, I know. I know. I'd be shitting on myself, which, some might argue I did in those games. Wow, that was an unfortunate use of Liberator. Immediately gone. Now, this is scary. We've got 3 more Tempests in production.
Yep.
He's got 1 out. So these Liberators are going to mean basically nothing at this point. They don't really do anything. They could be used to be slight annoyances, but look at this. They're getting picked up now. Oh, rip.
Okay, all right.
Okay, yeah, fucking sure. Why not? Okay, yeah, we turn around. All right, he knows what's up. Yeah, I mean, this is now going to be a territory in which those Liberators are more or less just kind of an annoyance. This Protoss is going to have air superiority. They're going to go in here and try to get a little bit of work done on the side of the mineral line, and they will.
These shouldn't have got any kills.
How did they get here?
Like
Wow.
you saw
Come
him
on.
go down like with your Phoenix. Like recall these Phoenixes back, or warp in a couple of Stalkers right in here. Fortunately, he's not paying attention anymore. Probably could have got like another 6 or 7 probe kills.
Yeah.
But there we go. He's coming back now. He's gonna get. These are kind of worth. I mean, 8 kills there. With just those 2.
They shouldn't have been, but they are.
Yeah. All right. Well, this
that was look. Not only, I was just saying, that's a scary army, but not only did he get the Phoenix to go back by just sending 2 Liberators, despite them being scouted and half killed, the whole ass army, went back.
Well,
and gave Brisinger even more time to set up.
He killed this base and this base, so I mean that was good. He needs to continue to search around because Bring has got a base virtually everywhere. He is putting up some planetary fortresses, which is nice. That's well played. And he's been maxed out. At this point, he's playing with his food. He's doing what the Terran does, the Turtle Terran stuff. He's hoping that the Protoss will go and make some mistakes, and inevitably, Protoss will lose the game if he's not able to go and get multiple expands himself. That one ghost dies.
Oh,
this is a very scary army here for Tony, but this is an army that requires an obscene amount of what's the word I'm looking for here? Micro. A lot of different hotkeys. He's doing well right now with this Phoenix, but again, the bulk of his army is over there. He wants to make sure he doesn't lose these Tempests. Very well played, picking up the siege tanks. Now he's moving in here. Needs to get off some big storms. There they are. Wow, very well played here from Tony. And Bring is getting absolutely wrecked right now. Most of his army is dead. If Tony pushes right now, continues to do warp cycles, he should be able to break into this. He still has Tempest up. He can pick off these 2 siege tanks. Once those siege tanks go down, he can get off a couple of storms here, and he could again kill this 3rd base.
Wow. I mean, there's definitely, if there was a time to go for Tony, this has been it. He just needs to be mindful of those tanks.
Yep.
Ideally, he can get them with the Tempests. He knows they're there. One of them's basically on its deathbed.
Yep.
So if he can get a tank or 2 and get in, this is going to be huge. Instead, he's just base tanking the tanks.
There you go. There you go.
Giving Brisinger. There we go. Okay, here it is. 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 1. Okay.
There you go.
Yes. 2.
Okay. Now Bring is in a tough spot now. Now he has to. He almost has to let this thing go. This is gonna die. He does not want to funnel all of these units in here because the storm is gonna absolutely wreck them if he tries. There's one storm. Would love to see him get up closer and get in more storms here. There it is, another storm. 2 of them going down now. Not a whole lot left of the army here.
A move!
Get it, like keep warping it and go!
Fuck it!
Now is the time. Look, you didn't even pop a Guardian Shield, nothing, bro. You've got Colossus, Tempest. You've got everything. Nice forward blink there. Bring doesn't know what he's doing right now. He can't. What Bring? You gotta bring
Neither
something.
does Tony, to be honest.
Oh my God.
Everyone's got huge armies, but nobody wants to commit. This shit is crazy work right now. Tempests, though, man alive, are they ever a fucking pain in the ass? I would not want to have to deal with Tempests pretty much ever, let alone that many of them. As this army now moves forward again, he's warping in more Stalkers. He's trying to build yet another command center. He has to get rid of that. 2, we've moved into some Thors now in production, but I mean, this is nasty. He's not going to necessarily finish the game here, but he's getting the beginning going. If anything, Mr. Black.
I mean, he can finish. He just got to hit 2 big storms here. There's one ghost with energy. He's cloaking. He's going to get off a huge EMP. There it is. But not enough. There is still High Templar in there that can hit storms.
Yes.
This is a very scary army. Why is he not fucking maxed out? 176 supply. Is he have 3 gateways? I don't know. This is an awkward spot here for Protoss, but now the Terran is streaming in units. Some big storms are going off. The EMPs are ripping him. Needs to turn the High Templar into Archon. Now he's pushing back. Bringer's coming in. He's going. Oh, he needs to get in closer. It's a little bit of micro
Guardian Shield!
Not a single.
Guardian Shield!
Not one Guardian Shield was popped. Not a recall was taken. And Tony gets his army absolutely shreked. And Bring is starting to bring the heat on the other side of the map. 15 other planetary fortresses are going down. He's going to lose all of the meat and potatoes, and all he's left with are vegetables, and he's about to be one.
That attack wasn't very great.
Star Trek.
Man, it
Fleet
was
Command.
pretty
Download now.
shit.
On mobile and PC.
I feel like I've just been fucking fleeced. Sorry, not fleeced. Star Trek Fleet Commander. Description below. Download now. PC, mobile, Android, iOS. It's a 4X strategy game. Some of you are pretty good at strategy. I'm not, but you are. And you're even better at making me some money so that I can afford to fucking live in a country that wants to take all of it. I believe in you.
Yes.
I believe in you.
Wow. Okay.
You know who I don't believe in? Tony.
I don't believe. How many gateways does Tony have? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Not
5,
enough.
5, 6. He's got 6 gateways at the 20-minute
not
mark
enough.
with 5 bases.
No.
Brother,
No.
please. I'm
That's
begging.
a bad ratio.
Oh no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he's putting more. He's putting. No, these are. Okay, he's going full. Okay, he's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, he's got 9. Then why in the fuck was he not warping in just mass amounts of units when he had the on the back road? Now these stores are
I know
coming
he's
down.
got 3,300 minerals right now.
Dude, these
so
stores
he
are-
could have more.
Putting in work.
And like in an awkward spot too. Like just fucking.
All right, now these two.
Well,
I'm
he's gonna
taking it
lose
back.
those stores.
Oh, getting rid
Yeah.
of the Colossus though.
Yep.
Colossus
He
are
focused
down.
up, Buttercup.
Wow.
All right. So I mean, he lost the stores, but he got rid of the Colossus, which is big for him right now. 121
Nah,
to
bro.
86.
Nah,
the
bro.
problem is.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
The problem is we hit a point in the map. In the match where your opponent now has a planetary fortress like a Tim Hortons on every corner in fucking Canada. This man has got shit all over the place. You
Yeah.
want a double-double? You ain't gotta go far to catch some.
Yep. No, you don't. What he needs to do is not attack any of these. He needs to go into the main. He needs to get a warp prism. He needs to do drops on the main. That's the only way. Trying to break these planetary fortresses when you ain't got like 5, 6 immortals, you're never gonna break them. These SCVs are just gonna endlessly repair, and you're just gonna lose units over and over and over again. He might have enough here. It's gonna be close. Okay, so he's going after the SCVs. I like that. But again, he's losing so much just to kill one planetary. And it's not even
He's
dead.
still gonna think about backing. Yeah, it's not even
And now
dead.
here comes
he's
the
gonna
army
get
to
caught.
possibly clean up his army. You can't take these trades. He's gonna lose another Colossus here. Oh, this is going from bad to worse here for Tony. Oh man.
Credit to Brizinger here, who has managed to make a lot out of very little. I mean, he is literally almost, for a while there, he was a 2-to-1 ratio in terms of like army count.
Yep.
And now he's almost evened it up as his opponent is getting back into those Tempests. He's getting high temps as well. Very gas heavy. He needs to be spamming speed lots as well. He's sitting on so many minerals. He has the gateways to do it. He has the bases to do it. If he's going to go this kind of air at some point, you know you're up against Thors and shit. You need some speed lots to get out front and keep people busy and lay down the damage. If you don't have that, you're just sitting on minerals for no reason. Look, you got 300 gas and 3,000 minerals. Use some.
Please. I'm begging you.
I feel like I'm talking to my future self when we start doing 2v2s today. Please, you have 3,000 minerals and 300 gas.
Do
Use
something.
some minerals.
At least send it to Maximus.
Do something.
with it.
Do literally anything.
Oh man. I mean, I just this is the dilemma when you're up against Turtling Terran. I mean, good on Bring. He's doing all the right things. He needs to use the Colossus to just kill from behind. He cannot. See, look, you don't want to make these mistakes where the planetary. Oh my, that's a lot of Thor.
Oh,
That's a whole lot of. That's a whole lot of death. I don't think this is gonna work out for Tony, bro.
You don't want to be there. Like the food count right now is kind of misleading when you look at what the comp is here.
No, don't go into
Like
this.
you see that many Thor, and you know there are 3 planetaries. If you choose to go up in here, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Not even I would do that shit. And I landed fucking 200 or some shit, fucking Vikings into a sea of tanks. All right. If I'm telling you not to go up there, for the love of God,
Don't go up there.
don't fucking do it. Do not fucking go up there. It does not end well for you. And at least he's got the mindset that's he's got himself in order to get those Tempests doing most of the work. He's gonna get one.
Yeah. It's good.
And that's better than 0.
Yep. But
look at the size of this army. Look at how many
Bring is
doors.
pissed. He's saying enough is enough.
Oh my God.
How do you even kill this? How do you even kill this? This could be
3
just game
carriers
over.
in production is not it.
I mean,
storms are going to do some work, but not that much against
no,
Thors.
no, they're not. And these Tempests are getting melted right now. That's still a whole lot of Thor here. Still some medevacs healing some of the ground. The Colossus are going to go down. More charge slots are being warped in. Bless these shield batteries. They are doing all they can and some. 1 carrier coming in with about 6 interceptors in a dream. Oh, no, scratch that. 3 carriers with, 6 plus 6 is 12, 18 interceptors and a dream. I had to do the math out loud there. Mathing is hard, especially when it's 6 times 3.
Quick maths.
Holy jeez.
Everyday man's on the block.
Boom!
Download Starfleet Commander.
Oh, my.
Man's not Abrams.
No, he's not.
I believe in you.
Well, he managed to kill off the
wow.
majority of the army, but he may lose this base in the process. Not like there's much minerals left to it.
That's a lot of Thor to try to get through, and you're going to throw a lot away to get rid of them. And at this stage of the game, losing that many expensive units for either gentleman is tough, but especially tough for Tony, who's been way more gas intensive in the last little while.
Yep.
Than Brisinger, who is now able to try to recoup and move around the map just faster in general. And look, here comes the reinforcements. Meanwhile, Tony has not been able to do the same, and I swear to God, can we go to the units tab real quick, please?
Yeah. That's a nuke.
Can somebody please tell me why there are 3 zealots on the map?
I don't know. I mean, there's 1, 2, yeah, there's 3 zealots. I mean, Tony fell into the trap of trying to get too big of units and just neglecting sort of the what's the word I'm trying to look for? The tried and true, mass zealot, blink stalker. You want to have, like, the Tempest was really well played. Getting those carriers was fucking useless. Like, I mean,
yeah,
there were so many Thors out there, and you knew he was building Thors. But I think what happens is when you get towards this level of play, they just feel like, well, it's late in the game. I guess I should have tier 3 units, and I'm just going to build them because I just think that that's like sort of the progression of the game. At no point did Tony decide to use a War Prism to just go after all of this and forcing Bringer to go to the main to stop this. And you would have been killing all of his production stuff and then going to pick off stuff, getting rid of a base here and there. Instead, he was just throwing everything to the meat grinder of planetary after planetary after planetary. Good on Bring. He did the Turtle Terran strategy, and oftentimes, and I fell victim to this many times on ladder, where you just get impatient. You just want the game to end. It's dragging. You get annoyed by how much planetaries are around there. You feel like it's just going to be, you're going to be in the game for another 20, 30 minutes. And then you just start doing risky shit. And, well, that's what happened here. Not enough gateway units and too much. I mean, dude, Tony could have ended this game 2 different times.
Like 3, I think 3 times. Like, 2 times there. And then at one point, when he was sitting on 3,000 minerals, refusing to build zealots.
Yes, just
like
mass zealots.
When you're at this stage of the game, especially at this tier of play, right, where you know that at this point in the game, it's less about ticky-tacky stuff all over the map because nobody's got the APM for it. It's like watching me attempt to even fucking build 4 barracks in the first 15 minutes where the shit's painful to watch. But like you've got to be able to recognize that if you've got that kind of disparity and you're at that point in the game, just spam zealots. What's the worst that can happen? You go in with a whole shitload of zealots, you're gonna get something done.
Yep.
And then by the time that's done, your gas is caught up, and now you can start thinking about units that need a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B.
That's right.
But if you just wait around, you're just building up minerals that are not being put to work. And for a large portion of the end part of this game, Tony was literally in a position to close out if he just committed to building units and streaming them in.
Yeah.
Is basically what we witnessed there. And again, not to take anything away from Brisinger, who I think played this very well.
Yes.
And did a great job all around.
Yes.
just to bring to light that in this instance, Mr. Tony, threw several opportunities away, and it's just another one of those things. That's why when we play, and it's 2v2, in my mind, even though I'm not always doing it, I'm thinking, Adam, you're actually dog water. All I need you to do, Adam, is just keep building. I don't care if it's a 0-0, no combat shield, no upgrade marine. God damn it, you spend the minerals.
That's it.
And you fucking get them on the field. That's it. That's all I have to do. And that's all Tony had to do. But he didn't.
Nope. Well, thanks again, Bring. I can safely say we probably won't see you in another cast for quite some time. You've now done this 3 weeks in a row. Congratulations on the LAGTV lottery. Thank you so much for being a big supporter of the channel.
Yes.
We appreciate you. Thanks for checking out NordVPN. Great game. Good stuff. Solid macro game. One of the longer games we've casted in a hot minute, but it was a ton of action. I know we're giving Tony a bit of a hard time, but also Bring did a very, very good job. He got ghosts, which is what we haven't been seeing a lot in previous casts. He got off big EMPs, and more importantly, he remained cool and calm in situations where death was almost imminent, and he still managed to pull it off. So good transition into Thor's. Solid game. Hit the like button, guys. You guys have been crushing the like button. Go check out Star Trek Fleet Command. Install the game, play it, support us, hit those goals, and let us know what you guys want us to do as a reward. We'll see you all on the next one. Peace out.